Show shot. Yo, you out here? You got the shield on?
No.
The stream up, son. If a nigga trying to watch that. Oh no, I'm in money leagues and shit, son. So I be chilling for real. Like you said, you gotta have a time. Like them niggas put hours in, like big hours into that shit.
Yeah, that's their profession.
Like them niggas. Yeah. But they got the time to do that shit. Period, though. And most of them niggas who on that bus, like they know people that know people. That's why they own that
Stadium
shit.
in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints.
That nigga.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started.
He not like that nigga's caught up to him. When that nigga was when he first was starting,
they will
that
not
nigga,
get a chance to
nobody
return
really
this one as it.
He's good, man. He's gonna be one of the better players every Madden, but he is not. He shouldn't consider it as a career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it.
Because if I could beat the motherfucker, I ain't no good at all, so there's that. Oh, nigga.
I haven't played with my boys in a long time. What the fuck?
You know, Devin Duvernay.
Through the end zone for a touchback.
Wildcat.
Here we go. 54. Three buck. Yeah, mommy call you.
Good cut up, boy.
He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Here we go. 180. 36. Hey, defense. Let's go.
I'm trying to sharpen my skills.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
Line 36. Come up the ball. Go. 36. I got you.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side,
oh, you seen that shit? Hey, that was crazy.
Reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
That nigga,
after the touchdown,
that nigga rolled over that nigga, took the fuck off, boy.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Next year draft gonna be fire too. When him and Chase coming out, that shit gonna be fire too.
There's some studs in this next draft too. I think the best draft is last year. Pick it up.
You study long, man.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah. Oh, should have fumbled that bitch.
That first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing with the line.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. PJ
that motion shit not gonna work.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
I'm going to switch it up on you a little bit right here.
Ready? 95,
Oh, yeah, he in cover 3. Cover 3.
Hey, easy.
Cover 3. Watch the blitz. Watch the blitz. That's that splat. That's that splat.
Now this time, Breeze will throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Good shit.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good shit. Fuck out them balls.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
You better not throw it to him.
Garoppolo.
Give me that shit.
And here's another interception.
Oh, yeah, put the move on him.
This first quarter. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
How them niggas game in one of
from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
But what happened? What happened? Them
6
niggas
yards
was
was
playing
the
and then
pickup
the
on the
game
last
cut out of
completion,
them?
so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
What can you do about that?
A first down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
That's what that is.
Yeah, when you put, like, you got to keep certain shit in your playbook. You got to keep certain, like, plays in your playbook when you're making custom playbooks and shit.
That one covered beautifully.
Nah,
you
can take out whatever, but it
sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
It'll fuck the game up. Yeah, like it will make the game. That's why your game be dissyncing.
Now this
that's touchdown tomorrow.
Oh, he dropped it. But it's incomplete. Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Make a throw.
Now Breeze on third down.
Oh, yeah, Mike. Oh,
looks to throw, fires right side.
Hey,
and it's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
This is dropping hella passes right now.
And Lutz puts this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt.
Y'all ever seen the niggas like disappear on the field?
You mean like kicking the ball?
That's because of your custom play.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level you hit them, they go through it.
Yeah, that's because it's something that he don't have. I would have to see that nigga playbook to tell him exactly what he's missing. But I know you got to keep that Hail Mary formation in your shit. You got to keep all your goal line in your shit too. Them niggas are disappearing.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
Come on, man. You got to route me up, man. Get me out of this, man.
And this will probably be the last play of the
quarter.
quarter.
You beat me in it, I'll get out of it. Man, I want some of this action right here in this slot, man. Okay, I like that. We coming.
To the air on second.
We coming. That's another pick.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing
Stop
down on him there.
Lattimore,
He could not hang on. It's third down.
Don't disrespect my man right
now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Watch the wheel route, Samuel. Watch the wheel route. Here come the wheel route.
Working from the gun. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go. 21. I got you. Motion.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
We on that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Here we go.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Watch the stretch.
Garoppolo.
That's a pick. Me that shit.
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Everywhere.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
You know, you can't depend on the CPU to do nothing.
Back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level is
cover two.
He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup misses some time.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And now it's second down.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Oh, he's bringing the house. He's bringing the house. Hold that. Let's switch this up a little bit. We're going to run that. We're going to put him in that. We're going to put him in motion. We're going to put him in that. We're going to put him in that. And we're going that Richard Sherman because he a fucking mock.
Now Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Getting the sack to 227-pound linebacker Quan Alexander.
And I
Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. From midfield, here's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So Breeze is going to stay out there. And they're going to go for this on fourth down.
Get your ass back here. We're going to put him in that. We're going to mic him. We're going to bring him in motion. We're going to put him in that. Put him in that. Michael Thomas, man. Smoke this nigga, man. Smoke this nigga, Mike.
Breeze to throw forward on 4. Looking long for Thomas. And it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
I keep taking a deep
shot. That turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. Fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on it for intercepting it.
You better put a fullback. They got the best fullback in the game.
You don't got him in the game. And take over in a deeper position.
Here we go.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, come get some. 11.
Alright, don't try that shit. Better run the ball.
This is Mostert. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Sanders in the slot. What are you going to do with it?
Garoppolo now. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. This is Harris.
Check him out. Oh, yeah. Good pass.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They run it for the first time with a backup move.
Run him over.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the 44. Breeze, that's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On first down, Breeze.
We got him. That's easy, man.
That's going to be caught.
Get that old nigga out of here, man.
Touchdown,
That nigga can't play no
New
man-to-man coverage, man.
Orleans.
That nigga's a bum.
Tengen.
That nigga's
He
a
scored
bum,
on the
man. That
ground
nigga's only
and
good
through
at
the
cover 2,
air.
man.
And the
Leave him out
Saints
game.
able to stretch that lead out further.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
I picked that nigga up, and I only play him in red zone.
Who talking about? Richard Sherman?
Yeah.
That nigga Sherman is a fucking bum.
After the touchdown, he wants to kick it off.
Yeah, that nigga covered 3. He
This is fielded at the goal line.
Put that nigga in, man. Everybody, their mama smoking him.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
He's deep into the play. Deep into the playbook, man. Come on, what you gonna do? Gotta score, you gotta
The
score.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Man, you gotta get that nigga out the backfield.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Oh, he's diving it.
On second down now, it's Coleman. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo, establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blow. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Watch the wheel route from Sanders. We got him. We got him.
12.
Oh, don't switch it up now.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. It's caught by Coleman. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
11.
About to jam the shit out this guy.
Here we go on fourth down with
Good route.
Garoppolo. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
That was a good route. That nigga Sanders.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hey, alert!
Yeah, we coming. You know we coming.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo.
Let's go.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Fuck up.
11.
Garoppolo again.
Give me that shit.
And my goodness,
Give me
another
that shit, and I'm
interception.
going. Oh, he
Picked
got
off by
stuck.
DJ Swearinger. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
User shit nasty, huh? That shit gets ugly.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
We got one.
And from this spot
We
on
got
the
one,
field
coach.
with the clock where it's at,
We
you
got
think
one,
we're just
coach.
going to see a knee and that's it?
I'm going at this
And I think
nigga
in this
1-on-1, man.
situation,
Fuck that shit.
that's the proper play.
Fuck that shit, man.
This is taken out at the 5. And so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Damn.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Here we go.
Where that Swiss Army knife at? Hold up. Let me get my dog the ball, man. Get my dog the ball, man. Where you at? There you go. Let's try this. We're going to try this. Let's see if I get the time to get
the
this
Saints
out.
offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff...
Oh, look at all them niggas open on the left side.
As he's taken down.
Shit, Buckner.
Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's Breeze.
Wide open on this tomorrow.
Space to maneuver at the 40.
Oh, yeah, put the moves on them.
Running back, it's Alvin Kamara. And finally brought down at the 43. Good
like
yardage
that?
after the
I'm telling
catch.
you,
Is
man,
that play
some
good
shit,
for
bro.
30 and a first? So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Oh, yeah, you fucked up. Let's go, Deontay.
Here's
Let's go,
Breeze to
Deontay.
throw.
Work out.
It's brought in by
Oh, yeah,
Harris.
work out. Oh!
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
Check him out.
Now Breeze. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
Give me that
Looking
shit,
for
man.
Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 38 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, man. It's all about playing the. It's all about playing the ball and not playing the man that you guard.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just gotta get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
23 yards, the final tally.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Oh, yeah, that's another one.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Eli Apple, good to the core there as he gets in and knocks it away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Good shit.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Way to take the matchup. Way to take the matchup. Damn, CJ. Don't trip. Give CJ about a year or 2, man. That nigga gonna be one of the best safeties in the league,
51 yards. And the 49ers get a score closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
For the swipe,
and the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
There's Garoppolo to throw.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
I'm about to pause for a second, bro. Give me a second. Let's get this chicken right real quick. Bad G. Oh, good shit, Jones Cutter.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Throwing on first down is Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Over. Hey, turn it up. Jim. 5'9". Here we go.
Breeze now to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It certainly wasn't one of the more conventional plays ever run, but it gained a first down, and they got the ball in the hands of a playmaker.
Under 10.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Marcus Davenport in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. To try again after the sack. Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. That message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Here we go.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39.
Here we go.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Garoppolo. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To throw is Garoppolo. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
65. Go ahead.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Hey, come on, man.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Eli Apple. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Good tackle.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen, did not let him get downfield.
Breeze is looking to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. It's a gain of 35. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now Breeze again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd down and goal at the 5-yard line.
Thomas not dropping that shit in real life.
Thomas, the lone receiver, left. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, they're no